So, what I have here is the latest AKB48 love simulation game. If you're watching this video, you probably already know what this is. So the tagline here is Renai Sousenkyo, love election. If you don't know this game, basically it's a love simulation game where you can date and go out with the various members of the Japanese idol group AKB48. And this is actually, as far as I know, the third game in the series. And I have the other two games for PSP here. And this is the first one. The tagline saying, what if you were to fall in love with an idol? ... Yeah. And the second game is basically the same thing, except what if you were to fall in love with an idol in Guam? Guam being a nice southern tropical island, which explains why most of the idols in this game are wearing swimsuits. So there are a few gameplay tweaks in this game. It's not just seeing your scantily clad idols half naked. But yeah, basic gameplay is that you have your little black book, phone book, full of all the phone numbers and email addresses of every single member of AKB48. The third game is a little different because in addition to AKB48, you can also go out with the members of the kind of sister groups. So there's SK48, NMB, HKT. So if you're a member of like any of the other groups, you can go out with them now. So obviously, as the tagline says here, all national 149 idols are totally in love with you. Who are you going to pick? And hopefully that is what I'm here to help you with. So as you know, this game is never going to see a release in the Western world. This is a very Japanese game. So it's very hard to play unless you know Japanese. But I was hoping... I've seen a few other videos kind of introducing this game, showing some of the gameplay, but not really explaining the mechanics or how you might go about playing it. And yeah, I guess that's really hard, but I was thinking that I would kind of give a basic introduction and then maybe put up some gameplay with like some English subtitles or something like that of going after the various members in this game. So actually what I have here on the side is I have my Vita here prepped and ready to go, and I figured I'd just kind of show off the title screen and the home screen for the game. So yeah, let me get the trusty tripod into position. Come on. And I'm gonna set this over here, get a little closer to the camera. And my tripod is so noisy. And hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better. So I'm going to start the game. And one thing I definitely noticed is that little tagline there. So there's obviously DLC for this game. They might as well. They're already pretty much milking all the fans of AKB48 by making a game like this. So let's just start that up. Warnings. Hopefully you can hear it. I turned down the music on purpose just so I wouldn't get a copyright infringement issue with YouTube. So actually, maybe I can hold this up a little. It's not really straight. Loading system data.
AKB48 のメンバー全員があなたにガチラブです。あなたは誰を選びますか?
So all the members of AKB48 are in love with you. Who are you going to pick? So this is the basic start screen. If you've played the other two games, this will be really familiar for you. Basically you have a bunch of options on the left and right there. And yeah, it's playing music, and hopefully YouTube doesn't pick this up and take down my video. But first option at the top is this is the multiplayer option. I've never used this because there's nobody as nerdy as me that I know who also has this game and a PS Vita. Basically, you could exchange photos or something. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Second is play log. If you go into the play log, this is basically, I believe, just all the various statistics for the game. So the first option is the general statistics. How many days you've played, how many times you've played, how many times you've cleared it, blah blah blah. Next option at the top is, so I've played this a few times, and the next option is how many times you've gone on a date with a particular member, and it ranks them in order. And as you can see, I have mostly dated Iwasa Misaki and Chikano Rina. And okay, next tab. How many times you've cleared the game? I've only cleared the game 4 times with Misaki, Moino, Kitahara Rie, and Chikano Rina. I don't really have a favorite member, but that's just the order that I played them in. So I won't explain this right now because it'll take a little bit of time. So this last option is a diary. So as you can see, I've been playing this for a little under a week. This is like the first date. The first date I went out with Takashi Minami. And the first girl I dumped was also Takashi Minami. And next it says, look, I've gone on a date 10 times and I've picked the best option, which is what the circle means, which is what this means. So like I said before, when you're going out on a date with one of the members, you can pick, there's basically 3 options. Circle being the best option, triangle being, I believe, the middle option, and X being the cold shoulder option. And I've given the cold shoulder the most to Takashi Minami. And who the heck is this? I don't even know this person. Oba Mina. So yeah, just kind of holds your statistics. And the first person who confessed her feelings to me was Nito Moeno. And you could see that Kitahara Rie and Yokoyama Yui became rivals. And that's, I think I mentioned this earlier, that if you get along too well with too many girls, that you actually get into a state of rivalry between some of the members. So let me go really quickly through some of the other options. So photo album or photo player, you click on that and you could just see some, it's basically like a slideshow. You could see photos of you know, some of the members' photos you've unlocked. I won't play that, but the music player. So as you know, there's always music playing when you're on the home screen, and you can actually pick which songs you want to play from a list of other singles. I think there's only like 10, 12 songs here. Same deal as the other games. So this is your little phone book. So you basically pick which girl you want to go on a date with. Same thing with the address book here. These are basically the same thing. I'm not sure what the difference is or the motivation behind that, but whatever. Next option is the album. So as you go out with the various members, you can unlock, there's unlockables. You can unlock pictures of them. So, thanks for letting me know. So like if I click Iwasa Misaki, so you can see like some of the pictures that I've unlocked of her, and you can scroll through like the other pictures. And as you can see, there's a lot of blank spaces. These are pictures I've yet to unlock. And these are cards, these are events. Same thing as pictures, just with like voice and text. And these are again pictures of, and I've basically got all of them for Yuasa. And so every member has like basically 2 sets of clothing they wear. So that's the difference between the 1 option and the 2 option up there. So next is settings, which I might as well go through it. Message speed, so how fast you want it to go, blah blah blah. Audio settings, I have the voices turned up all the way, and I have the music turned down all the way down. System stuff, your name, blah blah blah. And top menu. So when you're picking, if you aren't really a fan of the other groups, you can actually filter out which group you want to see. So by default, I think it just shows all of them. Or what is this? Oh, I'm sorry. This is the front screen design, which is just default, and other miscellaneous options which aren't really that important. But yeah, that is the basics of the home screen. I think I might do a bit more of a gameplay. I might even, I don't know, depending if people want to watch that at all. But oops, I just changed the format. So actually, let me go through a sample. So I'll open up my phone book and I'll go out with Yuasa again. And I'll call her.
Hi, Misaki です。これってひょっとして。
So, by the way, I saw you on TV.
本当?
Really? Yeah, I was just flipping through the channels and then I saw you.
わあ、見てくれたんだ。嬉しいな。
You saw me. I'm so happy. She's talking about how she came out in Alive by herself and how cool that is.
自分でもびっくりしてるんだ。
The fact even she herself is surprised that she was able to do that.
テレビもそうだけど、イベントもたくさんあって忙しくなって。
Being on TV and being at the various member events, she's become really busy.
でもね、たくさん勉強させてもらって毎日楽しい。
I'm learning a lot and every day is so fun. I believe this has something to do with her enka debut. I believe this particular member sings enka. And yeah, I don't know what Next Girls is. Maybe that's a subgroup. But it's also talking about that. She's talking about a song that she's slated to sing, but she's not sure if she can sing it very well. This song that she's supposed to sing, the Akimoto sensei, which is the creator of AKB, says that this is like a song that you would sing, that you would write 30 years from now or something like that. Partially because it's a love song and she has no experience with love, supposedly. She can only imagine what it's like. Really, that's so like you, Wasami, which is her nickname. Now she's daydreaming. Is the adult kind of love like this? And she closes her eyes and she's waiting for you to kiss her. Oh my goodness. And you basically have 3 choices. And I tell you right now, the bottom choice is the one where you give it a cold shoulder. It's like, no, that's not it at all. Middle choice is, that might be it. And the first choice is like, oh, my heart is beating. My heart has started to beat so fast. So let me do that for you. Really? Just kidding. Still too early for me. She can't kiss you. Oh no. Oh my god. What are you doing? You're so close to my face. If only you waited for a little bit more. That plays that happy music, and that is basically the how a date goes. Yeah. Anyway, I might do more gameplay movies if anybody's interested in that kind of thing. This video is a little bit long, so I'm gonna cut it here. Thanks for watching.